Welcome to this section. Myself, Dr. Sharmila, Assistant Professor, Department of EC at Krishna Engineering College. In this VLSI Design Lecture Series, today you are going to learn about the stick diagram. So, the learning outcome. At the end of this section, you comes to know what is the meaning of stick diagram, and you can understand the capability and limitation of stick diagram, and you can learn how to draw the stick diagram for a given mass circuit. So stick diagram. So you know what is the meaning of VLSI? So VLSI stands for Very Large Scale Integrated Circuit Technology. So you know that in the VLSI technology has more than 10,000 to 1 lakh transistors are fabricated inside the single IC. So mainly the VLSI design aims to translate the circuit concept onto the silicon. Okay. So in the VLSI design technology, the IC has a more number of transistors, so it is very difficult for the designer to understand the circuit to fabricate it. Okay, so that's why we are going for the stick diagram. This stick diagram comes under the design rule. Actually, there are two types of design rule. One is stick diagram, next one is the layout design. So in this lecture, you are going to learn about the stick diagrams. Okay, so what is the meaning of stick diagram is, it is mainly aims to capturing the topography and layer information using simple diagram. So in this, using a stick diagram, we are going to give the pictorial representation using a simple lines. Okay, that is a stick diagram. So this stick diagram, what is the use of the stick diagram is, this stick diagram conveys the layer information through color code. So each and every layers in the CMOS, you know what is the meaning of CMOS? So CMOS consists of PMOS and NMOS. In last class, I have explained you about CMOS fabrication. In the CMOS fabrication, it has the 6 masks such as N plus and P plus diffusion, and metal, polysilicon layers, contacts, etc. So what is the use of this stick diagram is, this stick diagrams conveys the layer information. Different layers we are having like N plus, P plus, polysilicon, metal. Each and every layers are represented by means of using a color codes. Okay, so stick diagram conveys the layer information through the color code. So this stick diagram is act as the interface between the symbolic circuit and actual layout. Okay, so in stick diagram, what are the things you have to do? That means in stick diagram, you have to show all the components and bias, as well as you have to show the relative placement of the component. That is where the components are placed exactly in the IC. Then you have to go one steps closer to the layout. Actually, layout and the stick diagram more or less same, but in the stick diagram, we won't give the dimensions and all. In layout, we will mention the dimension of each and every mask, such as for example, if it is of N diffusion means what is the size of N diffusion. So each and every size we will mention in the layout. But the stick diagram and layouts are more or less same, but in the layout, we are going to represent by means of using rectangular shape, as well as we are going to mention the dimension. Okay, so we have to help the plans the layout and routing. So what are the things you should not do in the stick diagram is, we no need to show exact placement of the component. So here no need to say that we no need to mention the transistor size. Actually, in layout design, we will mention the size of each and every layers. Okay, so that no need to show the wire length, wire width, and tub boundary. So here we are not going to mention any dimensions. Only we are just going to draw the give the representation for the circuit using color code. So this is the stick diagram notation. You know that what are the layers in the CMOS fabrication. So first one is the metal. The metal is represented by a blue color. I already told you that in the stick diagram, we are going to give the circuit layer information through the color code. So each and every mask are represented by a different colors. So the metal is represented by a blue color. So polysilicon is represented by a red color. You know what is the meaning of polysilicon? From the polysilicon only, we are just taking the gate. That means the gate terminal is represented by the polysilicon. then N diffusion is represented by the green color. That is, NMOS transistor is represented by green color and the PMOS transistor is represented by the brown color. Similarly, for other contacts also, we are going to represent with the help of the colors. Okay. So these notations are very important. One, you have to know the color of each and every layers. So mainly metals, poly, silicon, N diffusion, P diffusions, you have to know. So you have to follow some rules for the stick diagram. So rule number 1 is, when two or more sticks of the same types cross each other. For example, here you take the blue line. You know, this blue color represent the metal. So you know what is the meaning of metal. So in order to connect here source and source to source, we are going to, in order to connect source to the ground or source to the VDD, we are using a metal wires. Okay, metal is just like an wire. We are going to connect with ground and VDD. Okay. So if you are using a two or more sticks of same type, for example, these two lines are a metal only. So these two lines are touch or cross each other. Okay. So that means what? They represent a electrical contact between the two wires. Okay. That is two lines. So if the two lines are interconnect or touch each other, means there is an electrical contact between the two lines. Okay. Of the same type. So the second rule is, when the two or more sticks of different type. For example, here the example here, this one is a metal. This red color represent here polysilicon. Okay, the two different sticks are touch each other, means there is no electrical contact. So first rule, what is the first rule? If two same sticks are touch each other, means there is an electrical contact. Here the two different that is, the two different lines are touching each other, means there is no electrical contact. Suppose if you want to mention the electrical contact, that means these two wires are connected each other, means you have to use here one dot. That is nothing but you have to use one contact over here. So it represents that there is a connection between the metal and polysilicon. Rule number 3. When a polycross diffusion, it represents the transistor. For example, you know that the NMOS transistor is represented by, for example, the PMOS transistor is represented by means of using yellow color. For example, this is your PMOS transistor. In the PMOS transistor, the gate is connected, means we are going to connect the gate. So here, for example, here you just take this one here, gate is going, means the gate is connected with this line. That means it is a transistor. Okay. For example, suppose if contact is shown, means it is not a transistor. If it is of transistor, no need to show the contact. If it is not a transistor, for example, if you are going for metal 1, metal 2, means the metal 2 is in the purple color, means so this, in this metal purple, the polysilicon is connected, means you have to use a connection. If you are using the contact, means it is not a transistor. So these are the 3 rules. Then last rule is, so in CMOS, you have to use a demarcation line. So what is the meaning of demarcation line is, you know that the CMOS consists of PMOS as well as the NMOS. So the PMOS and NMOS are separated with the help of the demarcation line. Okay. So in a CMOS, the demarcation line is drawn to avoid the touching of PMOS and NMOS diffusion. Okay. So all the PMOS must lie on one side of the line. The remaining NMOS should be lie on the another side. Okay. This is the rule number 4. In the rule number 4, you have to use one demarcation line. This demarcation line separates the PMOS and NMOS transistor. That means it is just avoiding the touching of PMOS and NMOS. So for example, here I put here demarcation line, means above I am going to use all the PMOS. Below this line, you have to draw the NMOS. Okay. So these are the 4 rules in the stick diagrams. So next we are going to see how to draw the stick diagrams. Okay. So in this stick diagram, here I am given the NMOS transistor. You know that this is the NMOS transistor. If it is of NMOS transistor, means what color you have to use? You have to use the green color. In a stick diagram, main thing is you have to know the colors of the each and every layer. If it is of N diffusion, means it is represented by the green color. So this is the NMOS transistor. So this transistor is represented by the N, that is green color. Okay, you know that in this NMOS transistor, it has a gate terminal. So the gate, you know that in the CMOS fabrication, the gate layer is taken from the polysilicon layer. You know the color of the polysilicon is red color. So you have to draw one red line over here. You know the rule number 3. In the rule number 3, if there is no contact is over here means it is a transistor. So if it is of transistor means just to draw the color. If it is of NMOS transistor means just to draw the green color. Over the green color you have to draw the gate. Gate is in the red color. So this represent the gate. Okay. So here this green color represent the NMOS, that is N diffusion transistor. So this is a stick diagram of the CMOS inverter. You know, CMOS inverter has the 2 gate. One is the NMOS transistor, another one is the PMOS transistor. So first I am going to draw the gate. Okay. So in order to draw the gate, you know the color coding. Okay. So here this NMOS transistor, is represented by the green color and the PMOS transistor is represented by the yellow color. Okay. So here this is my PMOS transistor. First you have to draw one line, that this yellow represent your PMOS transistor. Then you have to draw the NMOS transistor. Here the NMOS transistor is just to draw one line. This line indicate the NMOS transistor. Okay. Then you know that these PMOS and NMOS transistors are connected, that is the gate terminal of PMOS and NMOS are connected and we are giving a input X. So you know that the gate is taken over the polysilicon layer. So what is the color of polysilicon? That is in red color. So now what you have to do, you are just going to draw the red color line over here. Okay. That means we are just connecting the NMOS transistor and PMOS transistor. Here the X indicate the you are going to give the input. Okay. And then so this PMOS and NMOS transistors are connected through the wire. Okay. From here these two transistors are connected through the wire. So for that what you have to use, this blue color represent the wires. Okay. Wire means what? It is represent the metal. Okay. So this blue color represent the metals between the NMOS and PMOS transistor. So here you just connect the metals over here. From this metal, we are taking the output X bar. Okay. So from here, you have to mention it. It is in the blue color, that is X bar. Okay. Then all the things are represented, like the NMOS is represented by the green color. The PMOS is represented by the yellow color. And the inputs are connected by the polysilicon layer. Then these two transistors are connected by using a blue color metal. So here it is a blue color. Then what is the remaining things left? Remaining things are VDD and ground. So VDD and grounds are connected via using a metal only. So just to draw one line, this line represent the VDD. Okay, so then you are going to connect this VDD with, that is using a metal wire, you are going to connect a PMOS transistor with VDD. Similarly, this NMOS transistor is connected to the ground using a metal. Okay. So actually this is not a stick diagram, this is a layout diagram. Okay. And you have to show the contact. Contact means what? The VDD is connected to the PMOS. So just to put one cross over here. Then this PMOS is connected to the metal, just to put one cross. Wherever the joining is there, then you have to put. Okay. Similarly, this NMOS transistor is connected with the metal, just put one cross. Then similarly, the other end of the NMOS is connected to the ground, you put one cross. This cross represents the contact. Okay. So it is very simple diagram only. Whatever the circuit diagram you are having, for the schematic diagram, you are just going to give the pictorial representation using a color. Okay. So main thing, you have to remember the color always. Okay. So next one is same thing only. Okay. So actually this is the stick. Whatever I explained you, if you are putting it in a rectangle, that is a layout. If it is of stick, that is, if it is of line means that is the stick diagram. Same thing only. So for the PMOS transistor, you have to use the yellow color, and for NMOS transistor, you have to use the green color. And PMOS and NMOS are connected through the polysilicon, that is like a gate. And then these two terminals are connected to the VDD and ground, and we are using one metal and taking the output over here. Okay, next one is for NMOS. You know that NMOS, there are two types of NMOS. One is the depletion mode, another one is the enhancement mode. Okay, so in this NMOS inverter, we are lower one is a enhancement mode, upper one is a depletion mode. So here, what you know the color coding of NMOS. So color coding of NMOS is green color. So just to draw one green color, in this green color, first two transistors are there. So first transistor is lower one. So here we are giving an input. So input is nothing but here we are giving input in the gate terminal. Okay. So you have to use one polysilicon, that is here in red color, just to draw one straight line. That means you are taking the input from here. Okay. Then here this one is the depletion mode. If it is of depletion mode means what you have to do? You have to put one yellow box. Okay, this yellow box represent your depletion mode NMOS transistor. For the enhancement mode, you don't need to represent anything. For the depletion mode only, you have to put one yellow color box. And then in this depletion mode transistor, you have to draw the polysilicon. This polysilicon is connected to the output, that is nothing but Vout. So Vout is our output. For the output, we have to use the metal. Similarly, this NMOS transistor is connected to the VDD and ground. So VDD and ground should be in the blue color one. Okay. So this is the diagram of NMOS transistor. So next one is NOR and NAND using the NMOS transistor. Already in the last lecture, I explained you the CMOS logic. Okay. So how to draw the NAND and the NOR gate. Okay. For the NOR gate, you know that if it is of NMOS transistor means the NOR gate is nothing but your addition. If it is of addition means parallelly, you have to connect the two NMOS transistor. Okay. So here I am connecting the two transistor parallelly, that is A and B. Okay. So these two parallel line represent the enhancement mode NMOS transistor. From this, I am just taking the polysilicon. Polysilicon is represented by the red color line. And then in another one transistor, you know that in NMOS, you are having a enhancement mode transistor. In above the enhancement mode transistor, you have to use a depletion mode. For the depletion mode, center, you have to shows this red color line shows the depletion, that is the gate polysilicon layer. If it is of depletion mode, you have to put one yellow color box over here. Then you know the terminal is connected to VDD. VDD is connected by means of using metal. Similarly, here the source are connected to the ground. So you have to put one green, blue color line and connect to the ground. So connections are shown by means of using this contact. That is the contact is in black color. Similarly, for NAND gate, in a NAND gate, what you have to do? NAND means what? Just a multiplication. For that, you have to connect your two NMOS transistor in the series. Okay. Series means what? Just to draw one straight line. Okay. You know how to draw the series circuit diagram. So series means like this, we have to draw the two NMOS transistor. Okay. From here, it is, we are getting the gate and giving the two input A and B. Okay, for this, you just to draw one green color line. This is a green color line. From this green color line, NMOS transistor, we are taking the two input, that is A and B. So A and B is applied to the gate terminal means polysilicon, that is in red color. Okay. Then you have to represent the depletion mode. Already I explained you. Depletion mode, you have to green color only. The gate is represented by the polysilicon and the depletion mode is represented by yellow color. You have to connect this depletion mode transistor with VDD. So connected using the metal. So you have to mention it in a blue color. Similarly, here also for ground, you have to connect a blue and connected to the ground. Okay. So this is the NAND and NOR gate using the NMOS transistor. So it is a derivation here I given here. F is equal to xy plus x whole bar. That is a complement. So xy means what you have to do? That is a multiplication. That is x into y. So you are going to connect the two transistors in the series. Okay. Then plus Z means what? You are going to connect with the parallel. Okay. So XY, if it is of multiplication, connect in the series. If it is of addition means connect in a parallel. Then same thing only. The NMOS transistor is represented by green color line. The polysilicon layer, that is the input which we are given to the gate. Polysilicon layer, you have to use the red color line. Okay. For the VDD and ground, use the blue color metal, and depletion mode is you have to represent by yellow color. From here, we are taking the output. Okay. So next one is the CMOS inverter. You know the CMOS is the combination of PMOS and NMOS. So already I think I have explained you how to connect for the CMOS inverter. Okay. So next one is for NOR gate. You know that CMOS transistor, first it consists of PMOS as well as the NMOS. NOR gate means we are going to perform A plus B complement. Okay. So A plus B means what? If the NMOS transistors are connected in the parallel, that is two NMOS transistors are connected in parallel. In just the opposite, in the PMOS, you have to connect in the series. Okay. So now we are going to draw the stick diagram. You know the stick diagram. First, you draw the PMOS and NMOS transistor. So first, generally you start with your VDD and VSS. So VDD is nothing but your supply. So you have to use a metal line, metal. So for the metal, you have to use the blue color. So just use two blue color lines. So this blue color line is nothing but metal, VDD and VSS. Okay. Then draw the PMOS transistor. So PMOS transistors are connected in series. Just to follow your schematic diagram. See, these two are connected in the series means it is like a straight line. Just to draw one yellow color. You know, PMOS is represented by yellow color one. Then the two NMOS transistors are connected in series. Sorry, parallel. So parallel means what? It is just looks a parallel line. Okay. So draw two parallel line that it is of NMOS. So you have to draw in the green color. Okay. Then this PMOS and NMOS are connected through the wire. Okay. So that is nothing but your one metal contact you draw and connect the NMOS over here. Okay. If you are drawing the metal contact means you have to put the contact over here. Okay. Then you have to draw the input terminal only left. The input is given to the gate. For the gate, you have to use the polysilicon. So here I used the red color one for the two input, that is A and B. These two inputs are connected using a metal wire. From this metal wire, I am directly given A to this transistor. The B is given to this transistor. Okay. So stick diagram is very simple. If you know the schematic diagram for any gate, you can draw easily. Only thing is you have to remember the color. Okay. It is very simple only. You just go through it. So next here I taken one example. A into B plus C whole bar. Okay. If it is of A into B means what? The NMOS transistor must be connected in the series. Plus means you have to connect NMOS transistor parallel with C. Okay. Similarly, you know that I already told you about the demarcation line. So here it is of PMOS transistor. The PMOS transistor, you know that whatever that is in the NMOS transistor, if you are connected in the series means opposite you have to connect here. That is, you have to connect A and B in a parallel. So here this A and B are connected parallel with the C means then you have to connect this A and B is series with the C. Okay. So we are going to draw, first to draw the using a blue color, you draw the two parallel lines. This two parallel line represent the VDD and ground. Okay. Then you are going to draw the PMOS and NMOS transistor. You know the PMOS transistor here, this A and B are the parallel. Okay. So just to draw two parallel lines, these parallel lines indicate the transistor A, transistor B. Okay. So then you just to connect these two transistors. Just to follow the schematic. Okay. Here the schematic is like this, right? So just to connect the A, B over here, draw one line. From that line, you draw the C. C for that C PMOS, that is for C terminal. C input, just to draw one PMOS, that is in yellow color. Okay. Then draw the input, that is the input is polysilicon you have to give. Similarly, here these two transistors A and B are connected in the series, C is connected in parallel. Okay. So here I use the, I just connected this one. So this is a C transistor. Okay. here it is connected in parallel with AB. So here this part is of A, this one is B. For AB, you directly you can connect. Okay. So for the series combination, I draw one green color straight line. In the green color straight line, here the using the polysilicon, A is connected, then B is connected. Okay. So same input as I am going to apply in both PMOS as well as in the NMOS transistor. So use one contact. Okay. Here using a metal C. From this using a metal C, we are going to connect. Just put one contact and connect the polysilicon to the corresponding transistor. Okay. So main thing, you have to know the colors. First to draw the VDD and ground, then you draw the PMOS and NMOS transistor. Once you draw the PMOS and NMOS transistor, then use the polysilicon. You should use red color and draw the diagrams. Okay. Thank you. So I hope that you have understand how to draw the stick diagrams for the different CMOS as well as the MOS circuit. Okay. Thank you.